Hey, everybody, welcome to Mama's Comedy Show.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Jason.
It's Friday the 13th.
Well, I just said to Grayson, I can't hear you when you do that.
It's Friday the 13th.
That doesn't sound as creepy when you do it like that.
It's
Right, now people just turned it off. And Cousin Andrew.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Are you on, Andrew?
I aren't I? I haven't touched anything. You did all this. This is you.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, everyone hears me? Hey guys.
I don't know. It's pretty low, I think.
Yeah.
Hey guys, are you on?
Ha
All right.
I'm so alone.
Hey, happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
It is Friday the 13th.
Yeah, let's talk about the time we drowned a kid in a lake.
Yeah, we didn't drown him. We were just busy having sex with each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
His mom's hot.
Here's a question. Would you tell anybody that happened? You saw a kid get drowned in a lake.
You know why I would?
Yeah?
Because I wouldn't want that to come back on me. not like
Yeah.
not because I don't think the kid would come back to life or his
Right.
mom would kill. I just think the cops would eventually find some bit of evidence and go, "Wait a minute. You were at this lake?"
We have a bunch of Mama's comedy cards.
Yeah, what is this?
We have a bunch of Orlando's Hit Show stickers all on his body.
Yeah. Eighth cum is free.
Yeah. That you know why I would say something? Because I'm not a fucking horrible person. I'd be like, this kid, he's drowning.
Yeah.
You never know when somebody has a cell phone pointed at you.
Well, it's also like one of those things where, it was your fault that he drowned because you were being negligent. So maybe that's why
Oh yeah.
they don't say anything.
I mean, she was so hot, though. You know,
As a boy.
she was so hot. No, I mean the reason that
mom?
the boy drowned.
Oh, the camp counselor that you were having sex with?
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, don't you get some like, I don't know, a little bit of leeway?
we
I'ma tell
never
you-
see those camp counselors. We just see the camp counselors like for the years after he died.
Right.
Yeah. I watched that movie for the first time. Well, I watched that movie a long time ago back in the day and didn't really like put it all together because I was a kid. But then I watched it like a few years ago. Like, hey, you know what? I should really give this movie a good watch through.
Right?
And I was like, I don't get the point. I'm like, this is all right, whatever. And then at the very end, I was like, whoa, shit.
Yeah.
that lake scene was so fucking
Did
good.
you ever see Sleepaway Camp?
Yeah. Yes.
The final shot in Sleepaway Camp fucked me up.
Oh my god.
I never saw Sleepaway
So
Camp.
I mean,
you transphobic.
yeah, I'll spoil it for you. I'll spoil it for you. So there's this
Is it
girl.
like the crying game?
They should have
no,
watched it.
there's this little girl who is weird. Is kind of how everyone picks on her because she's weird.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't want to go swimming with people, and she likes this boy, and they finally kiss, and he starts trying to feel her up, and she's like,
Oh.
"Oh no!" But meanwhile, there's murders happening, right? And at the end of this fucking movie, you see this girl
Yeah.
completely naked, and she's got a cock.
Okay.
And it's also just this weird visual effect where they like cut her head.
Oh yeah.
Because it was an actress, it was a girl playing this the entire time. But they cut her head and put it on this boy's body, and the face that she is making is so deranged.
Her mouth's open, and
It's like that is
I figured out, by the way, the mic was
Haunting.
facing the wrong way.
you what?
Oh.
The mic was facing the wrong way.
Oh, you idiot.
Maybe you were facing the wrong way.
Dude, it's scary. Yeah, I remember just seeing the very tail end of that, and just it. I only saw the tail end of it, and I was like, oh, that's weird. But that was it.
Yeah.
Like, I missed the whole
Wait, that
point.
was the reveal?
You
That
didn't
was-
stop jerking off?
That was the reveal was that she killed everybody and she had a
Yeah,
penis?
she was crazy. She was a lunatic.
Oh.
You know what that means, Todd?
All women are crazy?
No. It's time to play How Crazy Would You Like to Die?
How crazy would you like to die? If you
I
were
guess you
in a-
can't really like it, but
all right, let's do this. Let's
Yeah.
do this. We'll take turns.
yeah.
We'll take turns describing based on what we know about each other.
All right. Oh, you're going to tell each other?
Yeah,
How-
we'll
oh,
tell
okay.
each other how we'll work. Well, two people will work on the death of one person.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So So we'll start off with Andrew.
Okay.
Jason and I will describe how you die in a horror film.
All right.
You're gonna die close to last
Okay.
because you don't have anyone. So
Oh my God.
you're alone.
You hear that, guys? You could change this now. Call my number at.
It's usually the virgin who lasts the longest.
His fingernails are very long and very, very dirty, and they start to develop like this fungus.
No, we're talking about how a serial killer in a slasher movie would kill him.
Yeah, you
I
piece of
think how he
shit.
dies. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry, I got the wrong.
Just knowing what we know about
I
you,
think
you're
about reality.
unhygienic.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're going to die from some sort of bacterial infection.
Sepsis.
No. All right. So
A UTI.
so I think in the movie, you're the guy who is trying to hook up with all of the women.
Yes.
But you're failing,
No.
and therefore, in one of the scenes, there is one girl who is also single.
Oh, yeah.
Like you're trying to pick off the jocks girl
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything. Like when you get them alone.
Go away, Andrew.
Yeah. But then you have your chance with this one girl who is single.
Yeah.
And she's cute.
Yeah.
She's putting the vibe out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she's like, you go in to kiss, and she's like, ew, what did you think this was?
Oh.
And then
Yeah.
you storm off to go masturbate in the woods by yourself.
Oh, okay. I was edged.
I feel like we're getting pretty close to realism here.
Okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't go in the woods.
And then what are you gonna masturbate on the porch? You're gonna call the cops
For
on
all
you.
to see.
Oh, I better watch out for the
So
cops.
you just hear this,
Oh.
and then shh.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, you're out there, you're jerking it.
Okay.
Right? You hear that like a twig break,
Did you say a twink?
a twig.
Oh, okay.
You're a twig.
Hey.
So you turn your head and you go, Betty, is that you? I guess you changed your mind.
Yeah.
And then you pull your pants all the way, like
Okay.
just around your ankles though,
Yeah.
right?
First instinct. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Are you at least like jiggling off the excess pee?
You make it happen. You're telling the story. You're
yeah. So he's got his pants around his ankles.
Yeah. Ready to go.
Rock hard.
I'm Winnie the Poohing.
Yeah.
Ready for this girl.
At this point, you're wishing you hadn't been jerking off because now you're not going to last very long at all.
Right.
And then you're like, I'm right here, baby. And then turn to the corner. There's the guy. He's wearing a pig mask.
You say a pig mask?
Yeah, because
Oh,
we can't use
shit.
Jason because that's copyright.
Yeah.
So yeah, this dude has a spike that he runs right down your pee hole,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
out your butt,
Oh. Whoa.
and then he lifts you off the
No.
ground. And your body, like your core strength is pretty good because you're standing upright
Fuck.
for a while. And then your upper weight just swings your body so your head goes down.
You could stay hard forever, by
Your
the way.
feet are in the air. And then he pins you against a tree. And that's how you die.
Damn. Nice. I applaud. Yeah.
Wow,
Very good. I
very
like
well
that.
done.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's for Jason.
All right, Jason.
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason. The scene. It starts off. You're gonna be walking like a bunch of dogs.
All right,
Like
yeah.
a stupid amount of dogs.
Yeah, too many dogs.
Too many dogs, right? And you're gonna be in LA. Mm-hmm. No, you're not gonna. Okay. You're gonna be walking. Yeah, you're gonna be walking in dogs, and then a girl is going to come up and says, "Oh, hey, that's my neighbor's dog." And you're like, "Yeah," and you start talking, and but she starts like petting your shoulder. And the dogs
Oh.
are getting like excited.
Wait, am I married?
Yeah, you're still married. Oh, this
okay.
is
Yeah,
this is live.
Yeah, in order to die, you have to be a scumbag in the
okay.
movies. It's
All right.
always the virtuous who survive.
But like in the morning of that day or whatever, you had said you and Bobby had like a little fight and you didn't think anything of it. But Bobby drives up and she sees you with these dogs and this girl.
Wait,
and then when that happens, she sees you with the girls and the dog. She immediately we flash back to some childhood trauma that she had, where like her friends were like holding her under the water, and every time she would come up for air, they'd go, "Everyone you're with is gonna cheat on you."
Wait a minute. Was I supposed to be helping you with Andrews?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
moron.
Oh shit! All right, go
Too
ahead.
late.
Keep going.
So yeah. And so
She has this little like trippy flashback.
Yeah.
Luckily, she carries that mask in the car.
yeah. She puts it on and she's like, "That's it. It's happening."
Hold on,
And
let's
she's-
get some help here, Bobby. What type of mask would you wear if you were a serial killer?
Yeah.
Like a Jason style.
A dog mask.
Oh, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
because
It does,
you're
'cause I got all
cheating
the
on her
dogs.
with a girl with a bunch of dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Bobby gets out of her car and she's like a good like like let's say 16 feet away, but she gets on all fours and she starts coming at you with just the dog mask on.
Okay.
And she's like, and you're like, huh? What's happening? She comes up, she just starts mauling the girl first.
Yeah,
And she
of
just
course.
starts bashing her head into the like concrete.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you should be running away.
Yeah.
But I'm coming
Yeah.
so much. Yeah.
Yes. And then the dogs start like eating the girl, and you're like, what is this? And you realize it's Bobby, and he's like, why did you do this? And then she just fucking like bites at your throat.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rips
And then-
it out.
And then your dead body is laying there. She takes off all of her clothes and she's got a penis. And she's got her mouth is wide open. She's just staring at the camera. Yeah, cut to black.
Cut to black.
All right, now do me.
All right.
Okay. All right, Todd. You're like making it. Like everything's going really well.
This is like a Papa's show is taking place.
okay.
It's live on stage.
Papa's not. Yeah, it's live on stage, but like we're fast forwarding now. Like you're in Vegas. Like you have a show out there.
Yeah.
And you're in Vegas, but you have to take a trip out to like Chicago and then New York because you got to go to the other Papa shows that are happening. And you're enjoying the show. Everything's going really well, and you're like, you know what? I need to go home and I need to sleep. I haven't slept in like such a long time. So you go home and you sit down. You're like, oh, I think I want to play a little game.
All of this is very accurate because if Papa's had any amount of success, I would leave you guys.
But you need to unwind a little before you go to sleep. And you're like, oh, I want to play a little video game. Oh, I wonder if Andrew's on. Nope, he's not. You're sitting there playing a little video game and you're starting to doze off, and you're like, oh, maybe I should put it away. No, I'm going to get on to the level one. And now you're playing a new game. You haven't played this before, and it's a driving game, and you're driving around, and there you are driving around, and all of a sudden you notice like someone's following you. You notice
In the game?
in the game. Yeah, someone's following you in the game, and you're starting to sweat a little bit, and then you're driving around, and you look next to you in the car, and there's like the cast of the Papa's group is in the car, and they're doing little tricks in the car, but nobody's noticing that there's a car following you, and you're like freaking out, and then you're like, holy crap, is this real or is this the game? Because you're playing the game, but you can see everybody's in there, and you're feeling the dread of somebody following you, and then all of a sudden you're in this like cul-de-sac area, and you're trapped. And there's the car out there, and you get out of the car, and the car is just
And it's full of the circus performers from Papa's?
Oh no.
No?
It's got that guy that you made fun of that one time on the road, and he's ready to kill you.
I could be anyone. I make fun of a lot of people.
You end up waking up and it was a dream, but you end up going to Papa's. You end up going to Papa's, and like there's still that thought of this person, out to get you. But you're on stage at performance, and for some reason, one of the performers does a thing. They come up and they accidentally like cut you. And your hand starts bleeding. You're like, what the fuck? And the audience is laughing and they're loving it. And they're like, yeah, keep it going.
Right.
And then one of your performers do like a dance thing. And like, hey, this is Papa's. And they accidentally cut you again. You're like, what's going on? And you're like slowly bleeding out. But you're making shit ton of money.
Everybody's loving it.
Everyone's loving it. Everyone's fucking loving it. And they're like,
The audience thinks it's a bit.
yeah, I love to see this bit. But everyone's always like coming by whatever trick that they're doing, and they're like cutting you. Like,
So like the juggler who's like juggling knives and cutting me with the knives.
Yeah. Actually
And-
throwing them at you.
And the girl who does the poodle act, the dogs are like biting me.
Oh, yeah. And the person who does the hula hoop puts a hula hoop around you, and there's like blades inside it, little switchblades.
Okay.
yeah. So
blades.
you're like bleeding out, but you're keeping going.
Right.
You're keeping going because
I'm
this is a show.
professional.
You're professional. You're professional.
You're coming real hard too.
And then finally you just like slump over, but you're screaming like, "Wait, this isn't real!" But everyone's loving it. They're laughing like, "Why? Why?" You're just like slowly bleeding out, and then Renette like just steps up on the middle of the stage, and she kisses you on the cheek.
And
walks
she stands up and she's completely naked with a penis.
And then you die of dysentery.
Right. Okay. Although, stupid of the cast because who's going to pay them?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
idiots.
No, Renette gets
Renette.
everything, and she gives it
Oh.
to the cat.
Oh,
Oh, that's
more
the
than that.
deal. Yes, Renette kills you, gets the money that you've been making from all those things.
Right.
And
I told you guys this, right? That I told Renette that if I ever die, like the life insurance that we have and everything, it's going to be a good amount. But that in my will, 50% of that goes to whoever finds the real killer.
oh.
And she's like, people are going to assume I did it and start like coming after me. And I was like, you better hope I die in a non-mysterious way then.
Wow.
Speaking of, Renette.
Dying in a mysterious way. Oh.
No, my gym crush. Yeah.
What?
The girl we talked about, the one that I said I would
Bring her to me.
I know. The one that I said, like Ali and I were working out, we were doing like the press down machines.
Yeah.
And I told Ali my motivation was that I'm holding a pillow and I'm forcing it down over her sleeping face. Right. Anyway, gym crush the other day, like walked past me and said, hi.
Oh.
And I said, hey, I'm with someone. This is what kind of car she drives, and this is her schedule. I can't do anything as long as she's in the picture. I was responsible.
That's good. You know,
Wow.
So that's how we all die.
Yay. What a good segment.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we did this once before in a Lost episode. I think the episode literally, I have it on my hard drive somewhere.
Oh.
It's
But
so
we
hard.
lost an episode, but it was me, Ali, and Ed. And it was,
Dumb ways to die.
we described, it wasn't a horror movie situation. We just described how we expect to die in real life.
Oh.
But it was like this, where one of us had to explain how someone else was going to die.
All right, so Andrew grows really long fingernails.
No.
What?
No.
Are you
Sorry.
trying to make him the guy from, what was the Kurt
the
Russell
Aviator?
movie?
You son of a
The
bitch.
Kurt Russell movie,
as
Big
soon
Trouble
as you
in Little
said it-
China.
As soon as you
Oh,
started
that
fucking
guy.
talking, I was like, I'm thinking that movie. You
Big
son of
Trouble
a-
in Little China.
Not that guy.
Was that a horror movie?
No.
Because
It's an
'cause
action movie.
when I was a kid, I remember seeing sequences from it. I'm like, holy shit, this looks scary.
It's where like all the Mortal Kombat people are based on, or at least.
Yeah.
Like Shang
Raiden.
Tsung.
Yeah.
Or like, what we should do is we should, as mamas, we should recreate like our favorite movies and all that. But like,
Debbie Does Dallas.
But they're all porn.
every movie we're like trying to find a place for Andrew, and we're like, all right, you're the guy who sells us the Mogwai.
50 Shades of Ed.
And I'm trying to do.
You sound like Rick.
You know, I've been like, yeah. Hey, come here, Morty. I've been editing videos all day, or not all day, but I've been editing videos in pockets for the last 2 days. And Ed is in them, and I've been listening to his voice, and I can't freaking do an Ed impression.
Oh, hey, guys. Nope, that's terrible. Can't do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I don't know why, but it's really fun. Hey, baby, what's going on?
50 Shades of Ed. That's good, though.
I like the concept of putting like the awkwardest of people
Yeah.
that we know in like a sexier movie.
That's a
Like
yeah.
like Ed in 50 Shades of Ed sounds
Yeah,
crazy
it
as
does.
fuck.
I mean,
You know, these handcuffs were made in 1922, and you know why they have it? You know why they
Hey,
all
Matt.
have the same key, Todd?
hi, Matt. Everyone, Matt showed up. Matt's here, everybody.
Matt, nice. I
We
guess
called
you
the
wanted to get
hospital.
paid today.
Share his.
Put your lips on my lips. Say hi to everyone, Matt.
You have to get closer
You
to.
have
Yeah,
to talk to the label.
hello, everyone. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, now we can describe how Matt's gonna die.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Matt, what you missed is we were describing if we were in horror films,
Yeah.
how each of us would die.
Yep.
But you don't get to describe your own death. It's up to us to describe how you died. Okay, I'm ready. All right. So
He wins the lottery.
he wins the lottery and he gets a boat.
Yeah.
All right, and he goes out in the water on a boat
Yeah.
where you're stalked by a shark.
But he's got a lot of money, so he's thinking, I can handle this.
Yeah. No, but he's like, you know what? Yeah, I got a lot of money. I'm in charge of nature.
Yeah, yeah.
No shark's gonna scare me. In fact, I'm gonna fuck that shark.
Yeah.
So the shark is getting really, really close, and you see the dorsal fin, and Matt's like, you know what? I kind of actually want to fuck that shark.
Yeah.
And the shark's looking up at Matt with its closed eye, and then it starts to open it because it no longer feels threatened.
The shark's name is Megalodonna.
It's Megalodonna. And this is a 25-foot shark.
Yeah.
And it looks you right
It
in the
comes out of
eye.
the water, has a little white hanky.
And now you're thinking, because it's so big, you're like, man, my penis isn't gonna do anything about this. I have to thicken up my cock. So you grab some chum and you start slathering chum all over your dick, making it nice and chode-like.
You want to have a nice
Fuck, you're gonna make me
cum.
You guys have been doing this?
Yeah.
I mean, this one's the best one so far.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah. So you jump in the water.
because sharks love to have what they eat inside of them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: the sharks. It's not the sharks that kill you.
It's the bites.
Yeah. You get shark AIDS.
You get shark.
No,
No.
from having sex with the shark.
It's
You
the
get
little
sharkaria.
what are they called? The little
Sharkies?
the things that are stuck onto the sharks. What are those called?
Remoras.
Remoras.
Ooh.
So you're fucking the shark, okay?
Yeah.
You're fucking the shark.
You're trying to reach around and feel titties, but you're like, it's so big.
And
Shark
Remora's like,
titties.
Remora's like,
Hey, what are you doing?
Why don't sharks have titties?
My home.
That is the biggest problem with sharks. No boobs.
and then the remora it latches onto your penis.
Yeah.
Because it's full of chum.
Draining
But
you.
it's not those things that kill you. It's not.
Oh, okay.
No.
So now you have no penis.
Right.
But that doesn't kill you.
You swim back onto the boat. Shark goes away unsatisfied.
Yeah.
You know, just like life.
That's what kills you. The fact you couldn't satisfy a shark.
Yeah. Credits.
and then and then the shark comes out of the water and it's got a penis.
it's
It's a shark penis. It's
Yeah,
taking,
no.
yeah, it's your penis.
It was it was
It's holding it between its legs like No.
It was a dude shark the whole time, and it's just standing there staring at the camera with its mouth open, going ah. We were talking about other horror.
The real
movies.
story is the friends that we made along the way.
Well, quick, jump on the microphone. 'Cause
Yeah, this is it.
Jason just
Jason's
walked
gone.
away.
Jason's gone.
Smells like Jason.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at Jason height too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's good quad work for me.
I didn't get the black shirt memo, by the way.
This
It's
is the
Friday the
closest thing-
13th.
It's the closest thing I have to a
shit.
horror shirt. It says terror on
I'll
it.
go. I have a black shirt in my car. I'll go wear it.
No, you're good.
I'm literally wearing a Friday the 13th shirt, Andrew.
Yeah, you know
Yes.
what? I have like a baby Jason shirt that I was gonna wear,
Yeah.
but I really
Bobby is wearing a baby Jason shirt.
but I really need to. I think mine is similar to that. But I really need people to come see Papa's, so I'm wearing the
Papa's.
Papa's shirt.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be a terrifying.
I am so lame.
Because if Todd doesn't sell enough tickets to Papa's, he's actually going to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna be murdered.
Oh shit.
I never should have funded this through the mob.
I was just going to say.
You
You mean that guy flipping the corridor by the docks?
Yeah.
He wasn't the good guy, best
No.
guy to get.
So, speaking of horror, there was a horror show on I think it was Showtime.
Tales from the Crypt?
No, that was
I love
Tales
that
from the Crypt
show.
was HBO.
Oh, you're right.
This one was called Masters of Horror.
Oh yeah, with the puppets.
And
Right?
well, it was different horror directors directed a different episode each
I
week.
like holding it. It makes me
And
feel
there was
so
one, and I
powerful.
still think this was such a fucking good idea for a horror thing, and it bothered me that it was just limited to this because the story is great, but it's this dude who do you remember Terry Schiavo?
Yes.
Was kind of
Kind
a
of a
livo.
livo?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, this for Alyssa,
Park,
you're
anyone? South Park?
20. You're 22, 23. Do you know who Terry Schiavo is?
No, there's no way.
So
Yeah.
Terry Schiavo.
She's right here.
no, she's kind of a livo.
Terry
Terry
It's
Schiavo
like second season of
was she was a girl. This happened in Florida, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it was in Orlando, but she was technically brain dead, but still alive. And her and her husband had talked about it, and she said she didn't want to be kept alive in a situation like that.
Living on a machine.
Yeah, living on a machine.
yeah.
But her family sued him to keep her alive, and it was this big legal
For
fiasco
Way too long.
Ridiculous.
about this this whole thing of her being hooked up to these machines, and there were reporters in her room constantly filming her
So
While he's
sick.
making love to her.
yeah.
It was so fucked.
So anyway, this horror show, it was that scenario. This woman is in a vegetative state. She's hooked up to machines, and the husband is like, "Hey, we talked about this. She didn't want to be kept alive." And her family's like, "Fuck you. We're gonna keep her alive." you just want to murder her. And he's like, no, I love her. And it's a big thing in the media. And then he goes home and his hot young secretary, comes in and you realize, he's been fucking this girl on the side.
Yeah.
This guy living the dream.
Yeah,
and
that's the dream.
And
What kind of dream?
anyway, she's like, hey, let's get in the hot tub. And he's like, all right.
Oh, no.
They get in the hot tub and she's like, oh, I have to go pee or something. She leaves
Is that when little puppets happen?
and no.
Oh.
She leaves and the lights flicker in the house and he looks over at the clock and it's like, 2:20 a.m. or something like that. And the lights flicker and then his wife is suddenly in the hot tub with him.
Oh, yeah.
And
Threesome.
she puts her hands on, because the other girl's gone. She puts her hands on his chest and starts electrocuting him. And he's like, oh. And then she disappears. And he's like, oh. And he's freaked out like we would all be.
Yeah.
And he goes into the kitchen and he gets a phone call from the
I'm married?
hospital saying, hey, we just wanted to let you know your wife died for a short period of time, but we were able to revive her with the defibrillator units. So she's alive again. And now he realizes, oh shit, if she dies, she's going to come after me.
Yeah.
So he then goes, you know what? We want to keep her on the machine. And at that point, her family's like, no.
You can let her go.
Yeah, we hate seeing her like this. And he's like, no, we have to keep her alive.
How do I cheat on her?
Yeah.
Couldn't he take a break? wait till she moves on.
There was more to it. Like he was more directly responsible for her death.
So he deserves everything.
Yeah.
I love it when they do that in movies where it's like, well, I mean, this sucks that she's doing this. He is kind of a prick. But when they have to reinforce, hey, he deserves this.
Well, Silent Hill 2. Did you play Silent Hill 2?
I didn't play it.
Oh.
I've played bits.
don't you
Anyone
give
out
that
here
one away?
play
It's
Silent
It's an
Hill
amazing
2?
game. Everyone should play it. Those games.
The Silent Hill 2 is a great game, but you're this guy who's got a postcard from your wife, but it's impossible because she's been dead for a couple years.
Yeah.
And it's from
She
Silent
can't
Hill.
write.
So they go to Silent Hill, horror game. Everything is terrifying in it. And at the end, you find out he's responsible for her death. And Silent Hill is sort of like a hell.
There's a remake coming, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, super cool.
Have you played Splitgate, by the way?
No, I want to.
I just started playing it because it's free on
Split what?
Xbox. Splitgate, it's like you have portal guns.
Yeah.
But it's like a first-person shooter. You have regular guns, but you also have portal guns.
Oh, wait, yes, I have. Oh,
So-
sorry. Yeah, I was thinking something else.
I
Yeah.
played a battle royale. My first battle royale game in that.
Yeah.
Matt,
My
a
team
battle
won.
royale is kind of like an orgy in video gaming.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of people. There's girls, there's guys.
How come there's not a first-person shooter where you're just shooting stuff out of your dick?
I'm sure there is.
You get one shot, and then you have to run around on the map for 15 minutes.
Someone should make a game
but you
where
get
you're
tired,
sperm.
so-
Honestly, if you
Someone-
make the wrong first shot, you got to chase it around for 18 years.
So someone should make a game where you're sperm and you got to get to the egg fast.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
Speaking of getting to the egg fast, get it?
There was a Discovery Channel show called Sizing Up Sperm,
Yeah.
where they took sperm and sized it up to human level.
Oh my God.
And it would be how big if you got to go on YouTube and look at clips of this thing, it's ridiculous, but in the best way imaginable, because they sized up the entire journey of a sperm and what it would be like. And there's this one shot where there's 1 million people wearing these sperm costumes running through a valley together.
Oh, that's the sperm shot.
Yeah, that's the shot.
That's the money shot.
But then women's vaginas are tricky places that are designed to confuse sperm
and kill.
and kill.
Like full of booby traps.
hey, what's
Yeah.
down this alley? Dead.
There are little nooks and crannies like an English muffin. That for the sperm to think, oh, this is the right
Ew.
way.
Now I'll never come in an English muffin
Hey,
again.
what's this class ring? Dead.
Yeah, and also there's all the acidic stuff in that vagina too.
But then the last part of the journey is basically a mile-long swim. But they're basically talking about how other sperm are just fooled into going down the wrong way, wrong path, until the final leg of the race is a mile swim. It's just two sperms going towards the egg. and the first one there wins.
You know, I brought this up actually today. So you know about tardigrades? How
Yeah.
like they're indestructible, but they're like you can't see them
Oh yeah,
unless you like get a
Little water bears,
microscope.
right? Water bears, yeah.
But what I was wondering if you could put a bunch like together, just keep pulling them together, could you make like something that you could actually see eventually? Like if you put as many tardigrades together, or sperm, like if you just kept mashing and
I
mashing.
can see my sperm.
Dude, do you want to fuck little tardigrades? Gross.
No, I just want to know if you could make like a meatball.
I see what you're asking. I think yes, because aren't we just made of molecules?
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
keep
You
putting
can't see a
things
molecule, but
together,
if you put enough of them together,
you get one of us.
you get a turd.
Yeah.
Like I said,
You get a turd.
You get a little meatball of like real sperm or
Andrew, did you poop today?
did you say a meatball
Hold
of
on.
real sperm?
Yes, I was about to say, Matt. Hold
The
on.
Italians for years
No.
have been trying and trying to invent a new kind of pasta.
No, but
It's
I did
me.
yesterday.
Molecule.
Matt, did you poop today?
Yes.
Yeah, Jason?
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
pooped
sure
twice already today.
I think just
Wait,
once.
wait, you just pooped. It's currently 8:07, and you've only pooped twice today.
Yeah, because-
I poop twice before I sit down for work.
Because I'm here and I had to do a lot running around today. Normally I'll go 4 times a day.
Damn.
But I mean, I'll have my nighttime poop.
Do you when you go to bed and
4
wake up in
times
the
about
morning,
right.
are you refreshed every time?
Yeah, well, I have to poop right away in the morning.
Yes,
I usually try.
Wow.
but then you don't have your like second poops.
Yep. Well, also, if I do creatine on the gym, that just gives me a fat shit too. So
Fat shit 2, way
Fat
better than
shit.
fat shit 1.
Yeah. At the end of Fat Shit
My
2,
favorite
the shit comes out, pulls down his pants. You see its penis, and its mouth is agape and wide open.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I had
Come to me, Todd.
we had our resort show on Wednesday, and I got out of work like at I think 3, and there wasn't enough time to go home and get ready. So I was like, all right, you know what?
Poor car.
I'll go to like a coffee shop or something.
Yeah.
And I'll do a little bit of work before I have to go there. So I go.
code for pooping.
No. You know I don't like to poop not at home.
Same.
Agreed.
I only like pooping at home.
Yep.
I walked
I
into
only
this
like
coffee
pooping
shop
at your home.
and I walked into this coffee shop and went, uh-oh. And this was like I'm not going to make it through the day.
You pooped in the coffee shop, sir?
Yes.
Oh, was
And-
that terrible?
You know what? It was one of those ones too where it was super solid. It was a good,
have a latte
solid log that did the thing where it just laid.
Coiled?
It laid from the hole up like a beached whale onto the porcelain of the toilet.
By the way, congratulations to those people who are still listening. Thank you. You are true Mamas fans.
Why did you do this in a public
toilet?
Help me, I'm so dry. I'm so
Well, no, I did. I reached in and I splashed a little water up on it. All right. And then I had another pee, so I cut off its head with my nail. All right. We should wrap this up.
I never wrap it up.
Andrew.
Yes.
What did you learn tonight?
Tonight, I learned that I learned that you, Todd, you hate little girls with penises.
Yeah, I do. I hate
That's
little girls.
terrible.
penises.
Wow.
That's terrible.
You're right. Matt, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that if we start right now, we can all find a cure for shark AIDS.
Yes,
Oh,
we
shit.
can.
Now, people. now.
Man, yeah.
Jason, what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Andrew's gonna die with really long fingernails and some sort of fungus.
No.
And he's gonna be like, Twitch TV.
And I learned something tonight too.
Yeah.
I learned that if we all jerk off at the same time and launch our loads directly at each other, we'll have some sort of meatball for Andrew.
You never cross the streams, Todd.
Yeah, you ever see the thing about the 2 bullets in the not medieval times, the Civil War, like 2 bullets that hit each other in the battlefield?
Yeah.
And people find them like out in the...
Oh,
That-
yeah.
That would be our sperm.
Aw.
Oh, we should do that one day. Funnel.
And they're life size. Well, they're life size. They're human size.
Yeah. All right, we're Mama's Comedy Show. We're here every Friday night at 9 p.m. Go to www.mamascomedyshow.com. Also, be sure to go to cirquedusoleil.com and get your tickets to that. There's only 5 shows happening.
What's the
Only
name of the
5
show?
shows. Papa's Cirque du Soleil. Just like it says on this shirt that we will have available for purchase at the show.
What's the website to go to?
Yeah, what's the website?
CirqueDuSoleil.com.
And what's the name of the show?
And what's the name of the show?
Papa's Cirque du Soleil.
And
And what's the name of the website?
Cirque, CirqueDuSolame.
Yeah.
Which I was surprised I was able to get that domain.
You did great. Yeah,
Nice.
right.
Andrew, where can people find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Omnigun, OMNIGUNN. Follow me, subscribe to me. We do all sorts of cool stuff there, playing games like Dead by Daylight and your mom.
Matt, where can people find you?
I'm on Facebook sometimes now.
Yeah, sometimes.
Uh-huh. That's it.
Wait, things not going so well with the marriage?
Jesus, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry.
Jason.
Sorry. Oh, God.
The refuge of any sad married man.
Yeah,
Facebook.
Facebook.
Doom scrolling all the prayer requests.
That's right.
Jason, where can people find you?
People can find me here at Mama's Comedy Show, and you can find me on the Orlando Weekly Best Of, because for some reason I was voted Best Comedian, and Mama's Comedy Show is voted for Best Recurring Comedy Night. And by the way, that voting, 2025, that voting goes until I think July 12th or 14th or something.
Vote for
so
Mama's.
vote. Mama's is awesome. Have fun.
All right, that's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Oh, God. Bite me.